Welcome to Mortal Shell. My name is Nilaus and this is a brand new Let's Play here on my YouTube channel. I wanted to try something different, so I'm gonna try making a Let's Play of this action RPG Souls-like really new game. Came out 5 days ago at the time of recording, so that's on the 18th of August it came out, and I've been playing it a bit on stream and there was not, let's say, an unmitigated success, but I've been playing it a bit off camera as well and trying to, I think I understand it a bit better. So I think it would be a good idea for me to do a new Let's Play. So instead of doing it on stream, then I'm going to try to record it. So if you want to see more of this, then let me know in the comment section below. If you only want to see Factorio, then also let me know. But I want to try something different. And this is a really interesting game because it's one of those games, and I think that's characteristic of Souls-like, is that you hate it, and then as soon as you leave it, you can't stop thinking about it and you want to go back and you love it. So it's gonna have highs and lows. And yeah, so what how this Let's Play will work is that I'll be following the story. I don't really know a lot about it. I've tried a bit, so it's gonna be a lot of exploration. I have some ideas about combat, how I want to plan that out, and if there will be like really repeated boss fights, because some boss fight may take 10 tries, then I'm gonna cut it in post so that some corpse running and that kind of thing will be cut out to make it more enjoyable. And yeah, so that's it should be more of a smooth run, and there might be some cases where we don't go again and again and again on a boss, because I can do that off camera, and then we'll only take the first try and the final try where it works. So trying to cut out some of the tedium, because there is a lot of tedium in this. Anyway, it's time for us to dive in. Oh, empty slot. There we go. That's a mango. Now this is a game developed by Cold Symmetry, published by Playstack. Beyond the grip of the familiar, a threshold demands to be crossed. The mortal shell yearns for meaning, awaiting a glimpse of its true purpose. I think that was it. So, regarding the story and the setting, I'm sorry I can't help you because I don't understand it. I played some of it and I don't understand it. It's fantastic and it's magnificent and it's strange and it's really cool and nothing makes sense. And it's lovely. Here we are. A creature of sorts, awoken in a misty ruin of a world. No context, no nothing. Just trying to run around and figure out what's going on. And this is the very basic tutorial to teach us the game mechanics. So let's just dive in, and then I'll try to explain as we go along. Our first new friend. Right, so I'm playing with a PS4 controller, and that's why you will see the PS4 indicators. It's really cool. You can play it with the keyboard, and you can play it with Xbox, and you can play it with, it's on Epic Store exclusive, and it's on PlayStation, and it's on Xbox. And it's really nice in the PC version. You can switch the controller so that it recognizes whether it's a PS4 or an Xbox. That's really nice. All right, here we have the first mechanic. This is really unique. It's a harden. You have inherited the ability to harden your body. Hardening prevents harm from attacks, but is broken quickly upon taking physical damage. That's kind of a block where you just simply harden in place. Hold L2 to harden. So when we get attacked, we can, all we do is... Oh, you know what? Oh, I can't even dodge, can I? Okay, here's harden again. So you can see, lower left hand corner we have this counter that goes up. Now my harden is ready. And we can actually see something. I want to see, I can either tap it or I can hold it, and then I hold it. Now I'm hardened, and I can harden for, I don't know, as long as I like, and then let go again. Controls in themselves are pretty unique, pretty intuitive. Look at that. We got our weapon, our first weapon. But now we can actually fight. So, control-wise, I really like it. You have sort of the defensive maneuvers on the left, thumb and bumper and thumb. No, R1, L1 and L2 is what they call on Xbox, on PS4, and the attack ones on the right-hand side. Okay, so we have a friend over here. Actually, I should try something before. So combat-wise, it's really cool. Now we try. We have a heavy attack and a light attack. Now we do light attack, swing, swing, and overhead swing. So it goes in like 3 there, right? There we have the heavy attack, stab, slash up, and a weird finisher. But the great thing, and which I really like, is that you can combine it. For example, I really like the slash, and then L2, which is like light, light, heavy, light, light, heavy. The reason is that the light is a bit faster, and then heavy. Or I like if you see someone a bit far away, then you can go heavy into light into heavy. Because the heavy starter has a pretty good range when someone's approaching. There you go. There, light, and then that cool. I love that ending. It's so cool. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's really cool. Alright, so let's go into this fight, which is stupidly difficult, I think. You can harden in most situations, even while attacking. Experiment with hardening at different times. While attacking, with R1, hold L2 to harden. But this is not the... And I lock on. I really need to stop getting... Yeah. So we are learning mechanics here. And then we start getting items. Items are really interesting because they work in a very odd way. And you can see here that says familiarity. Familiarity means that you don't know what an item does before you've tried it. And once you've tried it, you have to figure out what you want to do with it. I mean, then you figure out what it does. So you have to waste one before you even know what it's gonna do. Is there a fight here? Or is there like one more random loot somewhere? I think there's one more random loot somewhere. Maybe over here? Oh yeah. So we have some mortal tokens now. We have 3 mortal tokens. And here comes a difficulty. Okay, we have our health points, and you can see the red is the health, the green is oh, dodge. This guy's really tough. We're gonna try it, but we're gonna try it, but go away. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to. Ow! We can't. We can also do a jump. I think the jump is actually. Ow! Okay. Okay, from now on we'll do better. Okay, it looks like we can just jump attack him. Right? Ow! That was a nasty attack. What if we just jump attack him? Yeah, and just wait for this. Yeah, I think we can actually jump attack him. Oops, I have to remember then my thing has to be up. My harden has to be up. Ah, okay. No more room for errors, huh? I have to wait until it comes up back up. Run away! He's halfway there, and I'm, let's just say a bit more than halfway. I'll try that. Ah! Okay, 33 damage. Oh no! We almost made it. We could have made it, but oh well. This is like pretty much every game these days, I would say. You have a starting fight that you're not supposed to make. Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro. Those all have fights that you're not supposed to win in the beginning. All 1, 2, and I thought there was one more that I can't remember now. Alright, so we've learned a bit of the mechanics. We have our hardened ability, we have a sword, Fulgrim, a tower hums, where a muted dweller ruminates his fate. I love the idea of this, the poetic nature of these texts, but I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So we awaken after being swallowed by the wormfish, or I don't know, we were swallowed, but we're down here, drained out. And we don't have a lot of hit points, but we have it. So this is going to be a long crawl. I think I can press B to go square circle to make it go slightly faster. So we are going to go into this world, and when you get into the first area, Fulgrim Towers, it's extremely convoluted, and therefore I have also linked a map in the description below. So if you want to keep up, then I'm using this map because I got so confused and I kept just running around in circles. We are going to explore this map. There are a number of things that we can get. I don't want to go into it right now, but there is a natural progression in the beginning where you have you want to get achievements and or sort of the equipment before going further into the game. And there are some things we want to do. In the beginning, the game is extremely difficult, extremely punishing. It probably continues like that, but you just don't have any tools to work with. So things are very difficult. Here we are now into the world, and we have this crawling out of a ribcage of some giant demon. This marker here, I didn't first note, but this is a respawn point, so if I die, I will start at this point. We'll start going up here, and then get the first interesting, and the reason why this game is called Mortal Shell. So we take this shell upon us, shell inhabited. We have inhabited the corpse of some mortal hero, and now we are him, or at least his memories. And so we got an armor, we got a weapon. What's more to want? And you can see this is interesting because there will be more shells, and the amount of health and the amount of stamina. Stamina is the green bar. Stamina is the most difficult thing for me to manage, and I guess this is it's a Souls-like mechanic where the stamina, because I'm kind of, most of the games I've played, you press the button and you attack. There we go. But no. Here you have stamina that you can use for running, or for attacking, or for dodging, but you can't use it for all. instinct. This is pretty cool. This is a cool way because there is no map in the game. So it's a cool way to see. Oh, there's a guy going in here. I wonder if that's Hadron, the guy we were fighting. Probably. So basically it shows us something so that we can recognize it. All of these things, they can't be opened. And here, the one we got, let's go into our inventory, just have a look at things. So what we have is, this is our up top, is our quick items. Those are accessible pretty easily. We have mortal token. Don't really want to have that here, but I want to have it up there. And I want that one to be in the first position, and that one just don't be there. No, I can't unselect it. This is some kind of buff in combat. This is healing. This is the most important thing in the world. Unfortunately, healing in this game is pretty much 90% of what you think about is how do I get some healing. It's a bit of a shame, I think, and we'll need to do everything we can to get healing, or I could just get good so I don't need healing all the time, but that's not really an option. And then we get a glimpse. This is the location we need to go to. So it really guides us towards the right place in the beginning, and I think that's a good place to go there immediately. Remnant of Tar, that's it really interesting. I log on to this guy, and then we jump in. And you can look at I got a glimpse. Look at our stamina when I attack. 1, 2. Got something. And I unlock here. Now we can't carry or anything, so we have to be... Hey! I harden to block that attack, so now I... yeah, I don't have harden. I don't have harden. Ow, 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 ow. That's also a really neat thing, is that you can actually attack 2 at once. I really like that. Okay, so we're going to use our item. Whoop, well cap. It says regenerate 30 hit points over 30 seconds. Nice. And familiarity, so when I've used it, or when the familiarity fills up, then I get some kind of bonus. Oh, and look, there are traps before in front of us. Let's see if we can get him going into a trap. Nope. Our combo, 1, 2, 3. Generally, when you see a camp like this, they will have, you can also see there in the back, there's a little glimmering thing. Usually camps will have some kind of reward for clearing them. In the beginning, we just have to be super careful. Boom. And this was by far the hardest thing for me, was just getting used to the slow, meticulous way of working. And we got another glimpse. We'll talk about the glimpses when they make sense. When we get back to our little hub, we're gonna clear the other camp as well, just to get a bit of combat in here. There are these traps. So let's see. You can see in the fire there's something interesting. Let's start with that one. See, if you don't have enough stamina to do the full combo, then you're gonna have to do the block. And a loot. Simple loot. And I guess the point of the loot... Oh, I got a boiled frog. Yummy. Wouldn't you want the boiled frog? I'm actually going to put boiled frogs here because that's also healing. And then I'm going to take that one, which we also want to use. And the loot, we can take it instead of that one. So we go through our items and then we try the loot. Yeah, not great. But it illustrates the point of the familiarity. Like, as we get better, see, already sounded less awful. We're not gonna go all the way up, but you can see the idea here. Well, we're not here to... So, we have now cleared out these two first camps, and don't go in the trap. Moving on. As you can see, when I'm running, it moves faster. Obviously, that's kind of one of the things of running. The other thing is that it drains our stamina, so we can run, and then if we get in a fight, we can't do anything. We got a task ball. Let's also equip that, because we still have some things. That one, I'll equip it here. Yeah. Let's consume that, because we have one. Deals 40 poison over 16 seconds. So it's really interesting. Like, I have to use one more of these. You can see I'm poisoned now. And it takes kind of a lot of hit points of damage. Ow. Ow. Please don't kill me. Oops. Okay, there we go. So 40 damage is that much. And when we use it more times, we will build up an immunity to it, which is the point. And here we have our little hub. Let's go through this and figure out what's in here. Awaken the system.
Pray, what wayward spirit beckons? I shall name you Foundling, and you may call me Sister Janessa. You're uninitiated in the Rafird's mysteries, I see. What a curiosity you are, wearing a man like a shell. You've awakened him, but you know nothing of him yet. Fetch me one of his mementos, and some tar too, and I'm sure we can stir up some recollections. Of course, first you must find his name.
Senseless muttering. Sip the divine tea. This is a bonfire. This sets this location as our respawn location, and sort of, yeah, it is a respawn location, and also we can return here with some items, and it heals us up. Unfortunately, we can't do the name yet, but it gives us an opportunity to use one of the items, because there is an item here, I probably shouldn't use it, called a remnant of tar. And now that's actually used. You can see up in the top right hand corner we have tar and we have glimpses. Those are the two currencies. When you find stuff in the map, when you kill something you get tar, when you kill tougher monsters you get glimpses, and they will go straight up into your currency. And if you die, they stay on your corpse, so you have to recover your corpse to get it back. If you die again before you recover your corpse, everything that you have on the corpse is gone. So the way you kind of guard against it is you have these inventory items. This glimpse will forever stay there, it won't get lost, but when I use it I get a glimpse in my currency. Also can get more if I get that. And I have another here. So there's no point in using them until I need to use glimpses for upgrading abilities. That's what you need that for. Tar is for buying items, or sort of enhancements, consumables, and getting purchasing new abilities. And this remnant of tar is sort of a way to store tar if I just use it. So we have now 300 tar. So I don't know, what do we get? We can talk to Sister Janessa again. Now we have more than
this, and you'll see.
Was it 72 or something I got? Sip the tar. And then we can go in. Now we can seek the name of this dude. Paros the Vassal.
The brigands pointed us toward the temple. Shunned by the devout, their allegiances lie to those who offer tar, or spirits. They entertain themselves with drunken antics or violent cruelties. They know better than to attack us. But they followed us at a distance, hoping for scraps.
And this is how the tech tree works. Each shell has different research, or different abilities that you can unlock using tar and glimpses. So let's go through it. Add a chance for enemies to drop additional glimpse on death, so you can get more glimpses. Nice. Gaining a glimpse has a chance to restore health. That's really nice because health is extremely difficult to come by in this game. For a short time after hardening, enemies killed have a chance to drop an additional glimpse. Aha. Gaining a glimpse. Okay, and that means after hardening, there's For a short time after hardening, enemies killed have a chance to drop an additional glimpse. So you harden and kill and drop the glimpse, and it might heal you. Synergizes. Faster harden. Hardening causes hero stamina to refill rapidly. Very nice. Killing 2 enemies in quick succession resets your harden cooldown. So you can see very much of this character is focused on your harden ability. Hardening lasts twice as long upon being broken. I don't know exactly what that means. And here we have some regain last chance. Last chance, we'll soon enough get into that, and I'll show you when we see it what that means. And sorry, this one is harden in the air to create a devastating area of impact on landing. Foes killed by the blast may drop an additional glimpse. Nice. Put your enemies off balance with a powerful kick. So those are the things we can do. None of them are available, and those are all the abilities we have. And we're back. Sorry. So at this point we have come in here. I want to show you some more on this location. Let's explore this location, and before we go out, we are going to take a break before going out into the world again. So this is again those instincts which will give us some flashes of what we can see. So let's have a look at this. So we need to find this area, then we need to find this area, a tower in the distance, and then we have a character down there, a new one. That's actually the one I want to use. Here, some cave, and then go to the back, and then in here, there's another character lying there. Go to a tree full of bats. Go somewhere, and then into a cave. There's a 4th character. Those are the 4 different shells we can take, and I want to use this one. We also have up the stairs. We have more things. Here we have 4 different weapons. Those are the 4 weapons we can use. The one that's already open is this one. This is our great sword, or our, I don't know what it is, battle sword or something. But let's look at the other weapons. We'll also get glimpses of this, or instincts. So it'll show us a smoldering mace. Going under there, go through a burning effigy, and then go through a gate. Looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks so gloomy. And here. It's a very big sword. Go through some dead trees. Go through some, I don't even know what this looks like. And then go through a gate. And the last one. This is a hammer. Chisel, so go, I don't know what that was, go underneath something here. And then go to, it also has these obsidian stones nearby. Over here we have our workbench, where we can upgrades for hallowed sword. This is for the sword. We can apply weapon in hand. We can get a mechanical spike or a molten spike. Then we get some quenching acid. These are really good at just increasing our base damage. Tools, that's for repairing a ballistazooka. That's a ranged weapon. Tarnished sea runes, like those and those. But these are so the first 3 are weapon specific, and the latter 3 are not weapon specific. They're item specific. You can see the upper left hand corner what item they refer to. Speaking of the seal, tattered vestment, and then we remove the seal.
That's better. Thank you. It's been so long since anyone raised a hand toward me in kindness. You seem different, untouched by false truths. Unfortunately, I have little to offer you, save for that tarnished seal in your hands. A small gift, but I expect you will find it useful. Would you grant me another favor? the sacred glands of the revered. Bring the glands back to me, so I can extract the true nectar, just enough to heal me. Perhaps you too can use it to free yourself from this wretched land, before you end up like me.
So that seems like this is our main quest of the story. Inside the temples of the devout. Ah, tiny seal. We got that one. The old prisoner has gifted you the tarnished seal. It enables you to parry, oh yeah, enemy strikes, interrupting their attacks. The seal will also warn you of incoming unparryable attacks. That will flash red. It's a really cool idea of using the seal to indicate something meta game like unparryable. The old prisoner has infused the seal, giving you the parry ability, giving your parry the ability to leave an enemy vulnerable to an empowered riposte. The seal requires a great resolve. That's something we build up. As attacking and defending, then we build up resolve. And then to harness an infusion, performing empowered riposte will heal you. This is the only real consistent way to heal. So basically, when you have one riposte bar, you do a parry, and then you can riposte for some healing. That's how you heal in this game, generally. And it's not enough. So I was saying the main quest, it seems, is focused on getting into those 4 temples. There are 4 temples, getting probably these 4 glands in order to free him, and that can only be a good thing, right? Of course it's going to be good, right? There could nothing bad could ever happen. So one more thing in this area, most important thing, pet the cat. Here we go. I don't know if that must be nice. And a merchant.
My, oh my, aren't you a rare specimen? Rather dashing in that curious attire. And what of on the inside? You must be a gentleman. Certainly not one of those boorish fanatics. Welcome then. I'll warm some tea. In the meantime, why not take a look at my wares? I'll gladly accept any tar as payment.
So here we have a couple of things that are interesting. Roasted rat is healing. We have this unlimited supply, so if we just want to burn through our tar, we can use it to get some healing. I really want to not rely on healing. There are lots of other buffs here, but the main one that we want to spend money on is the quenching acid. He has 2 quenching acid, and those are the ones that upgrade our weapons to deal more damage, and just a single upgrade makes a huge difference for attack. So this is probably going to be our first 2,500 going into this. And aside from this, it also has some tools. This is what we need to repair the Ballistazuka. So that's maybe something we want at some point, but probably later. Alright, so we have now... This is our little hub. This is where we respawn when we come back. And yeah, once we'll then... Ooh, loot. Remnant of tar. Not a lot. Let's just go in here and go down to Sister Janessa, and this is where we're going to wrap up the very first episode, as we are ready to go out into the world and explore, and hopefully start collecting some of these shells and some of the weapons. That's going to be our first objective, is to collect the shells and collect the weapons. Even though we could sort of we only need to get the 1 weapon and the 1 shell we want to use, but I want to get all of them because that's a great start to where we are. And then from there on we can go into upgrading the weapons and start breaching these temples, but that's further down the line. So I hope you find this interesting. If you do, be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me, especially on the first episode of a Let's Play, and let me know in the comment section below tips, tricks, ideas, no spoilers please, and but also very much if you want to see this kind of thing, like non-factorial stuff on the channel, or if you just don't care about it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Until then, take care and stay alive. Oh, effective.